Ambani. Vice Chairman of the Board of Governors, Dr. Hasmukh Adhia. Chairperson, Standing Committee, Srimati Anita Kharwal. Director General, Professor S. Sundar Manoharan. Members of the Board of Governors, the Academic Council, graduating students, parents, alumni, and media. Pandit Deen Dayal Energy University once again formally welcomes all its stakeholders on this auspicious day. I request the PDEU students to offer the invocation. May I request all to rise for the invocation. Thank you, students. May I request the Chairman of the Board of Governors to declare the convocation open?
Yes. Hey.
I declare the 12th convocation of this university open.
Thank you, sir. May I request the Director General, Professor S. Sundar Manoharan, to offer his welcome address and present the annual report of the university.
Namaskar, good evening. Respected President, Chairman, PD Board of Governors, Dr. Mukesh Ambani sir, Honorable Chief Guest for today's convocation, Shri Uday Kotak ji, the founder and director of Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited. Vice Chairman, Board of Governors, PDEU, Dr. Hasmukh sir, Chairperson, Standing Committee, Madam Anita Karwal ma'am, esteemed members of the PDEU Board of Governors, members of the Academic Council, staff, students, graduating students, parents, invitees, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I feel privileged to welcome you all to the 12th convocation of Pandit Deendayal Energy University. We deeply thank all our stakeholders, especially President Dr. Mukesh Ambani sir, who has been behind this transformative journey. His vision for energy transition, energy storage, and data science is unparalleled. Sir, we are so motivated by your vision to establish the biggest data center in the world by bringing the latest artificial intelligence capabilities. Shall we give a big hand for this effort, for this great vision that he has for our country? We are delighted to have our chief guest for the evening, Shri Uday Kotak ji, the director and founder of Kotak Mahindra Bank. He converted the first non-banking financial company in India's corporate history into a bank. Sir, we are deeply honored to have you as the guest on this auspicious day. Sir also exemplifies as a person who has a heart and strong focus on community development and inclusive growth. We greatly appreciate your benevolence for the educational needs of the underprivileged children. The PD portals have graduated a total of 1,890 students at this convocation. May I request all the parents to give a big hand to the graduating students here. You have done so well. This is a sample of our continuous pursuit of excellence. The faculty members deserve my profound appreciation for their unwavering commitment to the education, learning, and cultivation of a research mindset among our students. Additionally, I extend my gratitude to the parents who have demonstrated exceptional support in the education of our children. May I request my dear students to give a big hand to the parents who are assembled here. Give a very big hand. Very big hand. Thank you so much. We are so proud of the parents who are present here. I just want to take you through some of the important milestones of our university this calendar year. UGC has awarded graded autonomy for PDU, upgrading us from category 2 to category 1, which means we can start online courses for skill training. We can also set off campuses. We can open research parks and innovation centers. And also we can bring foreign faculty into the portals of PDU. This is a very unique recognition which will completely change the landscape of our university. We are so grateful to the government of Gujarat for bestowing the 5-star plus recognition through the GSIRF framework. PDU stands as the top technical university for the last 3 years. And we are so grateful to all the stakeholders for this important recognition. Pandit Deendayal Energy is among the top 50 ranked institutions for winning in the innovation category in the NIRF 2024 forum. And we are so very happy that our faculty and students have engaged in innovation and in research. The BTech programs, mechanical engineering, petroleum engineering, electrical engineering, is accredited with the second cycle of NBA accreditation along with Washington Accord for next 3 years. We want to congratulate all the 3 departments for this important achievement. We are again grateful to the government of Gujarat for recognizing PDU as one of the 3 centers of excellence for semiconductor skill training. And at this moment, I want to place my deep appreciation to Micron USA for donating liberally their machineries to set up this ATMP facility. And this facility will be open from this month onwards, where every student, whether he is from a ITA, diploma or BTech, MTech background, will be certified using National Skill Development Corporation tag. And we are so grateful to the Ministry of Skill Development for extending this great help and recognition for us. We are also grateful to the Department of Climate Change, Government of Gujarat, for giving 1.2 crores for carbon dioxide capture, energy storage, and for green hydrogen production. We are indebted to Shell India for their continued support of $1.1 million, of which 2.21 crore we have got in the last 3 years for supporting our projects on carbon dioxide, EOR, enhanced oil recovery, sequestration, hydrogen production and storage, and also for digital twin technology for deep sea mining. Ladies and gentlemen, SOPAL is another big milestone that we crossed last year, marks a distinct milestone in the history of PDU. It's a collaborative initiative between industry, academia and government. Together we have established a solar PV manufacturing facility at PDU. This milestone supports the Skill India mission and positions PDU among the esteemed solar manufacturers in India. With the help of NSDC, we will be issuing certification for all those who are getting trained in this production line. NSDC also has issued their interest to establish a center of excellence in skill training. Through this initiative, 50 online, offline courses will be offered for skilling, upskilling and reskilling, and this will be launched in the hybrid mode as well. PDU has secured a major project on sustainable agriculture in Indian villages with funding up to 1.2 crores from ICSSR, and I want to congratulate the faculties from SLS for securing this big project. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud to tell that our students and our staff, our faculty members relentlessly engage not only in teaching but also in research. They have published more than 900 Scopus Index research papers in the calendar year 2024, a unique distinction in the history, 17 years history of this institution. As a result, our H index, which is a mark of the maturity of our research, rose from 30 to 90 in the last 3 years. And we want to congratulate all the faculty members, the deans, the HODs for spearheading this great mission. I also want to express my deep sense of appreciation to all the faculty members and students who relentlessly worked on innovation. As a result, in the last 5 years, we have secured 550 plus patents. Please give a big hand to all the stakeholders. This includes students, even the staff members, apart from the faculty members. This year alone, we have filed 165 patents, of which 65 got published and 47 were granted. In a recent evaluation of patents related to SDG goals, out of the top 80 impactful patents, PDU's patent on solar geothermal-based desalination is listed as a disruptive technology by Government of India. This year, 300 students availed a merit scholarship and 841 students availed state government scholarship to the tune of 10 crore in the academic year 24-25. PDU also recorded 90% placement in engineering schools and 100% placement in management. 90% of the students from SLS have gone abroad for higher studies. We have several industry projects, and I would like to list few. MOPNG has funded our petroleum department to interpret geoscientific data about the Kutch and Saurashtra basin for evaluating prospective oil and gas offshore blocks. This report is submitted to MOPNG Government of India. PDEU also has demonstrated along with LTTS use of captured carbon dioxide to value-added products such as methanol and has plans to use the end products. DST Technology Enabling Center has funded up to 3.6 crore to set up a center for enabling new patents and new innovations to be brought into a startup activity. PDEU Innovation Incubation Center has received more than 7 crores to support the center and startup through the multiple schemes of GOI and GOG such as Startup India Scheme, Fund Scheme, Nidhi SSP, Nidhi Prayas, SSIP 2.0 and Gujarat Startup Policy. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time we have opened the entrepreneurship for our faculty members also. Last year, PDEU IISc has supported 12 faculty members and student-led startups to form their own companies at the portals of PDEU, and we want to give a big hand to all the entrepreneurs, and they have raised up to 586 lakhs of funds. On this auspicious occasion, our Chairman, BOG, Dr. Mukesh Ambani sir, PDEU has launched 3 major infrastructure projects to the tune of 200 crores. Please give a big hand to all these projects, and we want to acknowledge all the stakeholders. Similar to our Translation Research Center, we are going to bring 2 more Trek centers worth 90 crores just for the building and for the facility, and we will be housing core repository, we will be housing deep tech technologies, we will house virtual reality lab, new generation computing, biomedical labs, and also for space technology. 2 high-rise buildings will be operational from March and May respectively, and this will accommodate another 900 students in our own hostel, taking the entire hostel strength to 3,600 students. A new wing for biotechnology with a BSL-3 facility will be available, along with 15 classrooms as a capacity building measure. And I want to particularly thank the Department of Biotechnology for this lead initiative, because this BSL-3 facility for infectious disease will be the first of its kind in any academia other than the pharma industry. And please give a big hand to all the stakeholders who are tirelessly working for this facility. PDEU faculty and leadership have been incredibly passionate and sacrificial in their pursuit of excellence, empowering a youthful India. We are not fulfilled by institutional accolades or distinctions. Rather, we are fulfilled by the sight of our young graduates carrying the candle and running to the highways and byways of our nation, illuminating others, our community, and our cherished nation, Bharat. I would like to extend our finest wishes and wealthiest blessings to the Almighty, to the graduates, and to all our stakeholders. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now, let's listen to the inspiring words of our President, Dr. Mukesh Ambani.
Our most respected Vice Chairman of PDEU, Hasmukh Bhai Adiaji, my dear friend and our respected chief guest, Shri Uday Kotak, Chairman Standing Committee of the PDEU, Srimati Anita Karwalji, our very popular Director General, Professor Manoharanji, my fellow members of the board, faculty, teachers, staff, parents, my dear friends, and above all, my dear students of PDEU. Namaste, a very warm good afternoon to each and every one of you. To my dear students, hearty congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. But overall, whenever I come to PDEU, I can see the happiness, pride, and excitement adorning all your young faces and can tell you that your energy is infectious. And this only comes with the glow of self-achievement that all of you possess. And today what actually impressed me the most was how much progress the student-led initiatives have made in PDEU. All the clubs that you have started and all the individual student-led initiatives are something that make all of us very, very happy. And I wanted to particularly congratulate all of you on making this now your university, and it is beyond what we or the faculty have done. You have done this for yourself. My deep appreciation for you. Each one of you who is graduating today is, of course, very proud, and we are all very proud of you. But let me tell you that on this side, your parents and elders are even feeling happier and prouder today. They have been waiting for this day as eagerly as you. Today is when their prayers are answered. Today is when their years of tapasya, of bringing you up, bear fruit. And I have known this emotion very well. Both Neeta and I have sat in parents' seat while attending our graduation ceremonies of all our 3 children who are now adults. So I extend my warm congratulations to all the mothers, fathers, grandfathers in this institution and who are not present here. And genuinely, students, a very, very big hand for your elders again. In front of me, I also warmly congratulate all your teachers. They too have a sense of fulfillment today. Teaching, to my mind, is the most noble profession. Your teachers have spent countless hours in classrooms, laboratories, fieldwork, research to enrich your minds with knowledge, values, skills, and capabilities. Therefore, when you achieve success later in life, never forget that your parents, your teachers, and well-wishers have prepared you for this success. A big round of applause for your teachers. Students, universities like the PDEU not only impart knowledge, they also equip you with the virtue of gratitude. Today, I'd like you to remember that gratitude is an emotion that lessens our ego, ripens our personality, and enables us to achieve more in life. Dear young friends, convocation is your big day, and you are truly fortunate that today you will receive the blessings and guidance from really an exceptionally distinguished personality, a friend of mine whom I can say that I have known for many decades. We've grown up together, and he is Shri Uday Kotak, our chief guest. He is a legendary name in Indian business, a bold visionary and a big achiever. When he was young, he was a dreamer like all of you. He was amongst the first Indians to realize an important truth. He knew that India cannot become a global economic powerhouse without world-class institutions in banking and financial services. He built Kotak Mahindra Bank from the ground up into one of the most successful banks in India and did not really go through foreign partnerships. He had initial foreign partnerships and he could have taken the easier path, but he decided to build an Indian institution on his own. And that is what you must know about Uday Kotak. He is a self-made, first-generation entrepreneur. When he started his career, he too was a young graduate like you, with dreams in his eyes and fire in his belly. Today, the world of business listens when he speaks. Therefore, Uday Kotak stands to all of us as a beacon of inspiration to an entire generation of young leaders and entrepreneurs. Thank you, Uday, for making the time today. Your being here at PDEU to motivate our graduating students means a lot to all of us. Let's welcome Uday with a very big applause. Friends, as I continue gratitude, what can I say about our Vice Chairman, Dr. Adia? I can only say that PDU is indeed privileged to have him as our wise and steadfast guide. He's a gifted administrator and one of India's finest financial minds. Thank you for your silent support. We also have our standing of the our chairman of the standing committee, Srimati Anita Karwal, and I am very grateful to you for your leadership as you take reins and take this institution to greater heights. And so am I grateful to Dr. Manoharan. I think that as we already told him in the board, under his leadership, we've come a long way. And to all my members of the board, I express my deep gratitude on this day. PDU's growth could not have been possible without the unstinted support of the government of Gujarat. We express our sincere thanks to Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, the Honorable Chief Minister and officials of the government of Gujarat. Esteemed guests and friends, above all today, we express our deepest gratitude to our visionary Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji. Pandit Deen Dayal Energy University owes its very birth to his extraordinary vision. All of you are benefiting from what Narendra Bhai thought in the early 2000s. And when he called me and said in 2005 that we have to build one of the finest institutions in Gujarat, right? And that is what we have achieved from 2007 onwards. So we will always be grateful to our Prime Minister. Long before he became Prime Minister, he foresaw that India needed Atmanirbharta in energy. Over 20 years ago, he told me he wanted Gujarat to lead the nation in energy and energy products. He also told me that Gujarat should take the lead in cultivating world-class human resources needed to achieve India's clean energy ambition. That is how he helped establish this pioneering university. Friends, there are many things that we learn from our beloved Prime Minister. Let me mention just 2 lessons here for all of us. 1, Modi ji never lets a good idea go to waste. His Man Ki Baat inevitably becomes his Man Ka Sankalp. His Sankalp is always Vajra Sankalp. His determination is as hard as a diamond. He does not rest with simply making a Sankalp. He knows how to turn his Sankalp into success. In the last 10 years, the world has seen how he especially chooses impossible-looking tasks and transforms them into reality. This, for all of us, is lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is about his boundless energy. Narendra Bhai Modi's name stands for Anant Shakti, infinite energy. Since PDEU is an energy-focused university, all of us should learn to be as energetic as our Prime Minister. People often ask the question, where does Modi ji take rest? Or does he rest at all? I can tell you that I know the answer to this question. The answer lies in what Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay ji has said, who is the founder and whose name this university bears, has said about rest or Vishranti. He has said, Kaam mein badlav hi Vishranti hai. Change of work is itself rest. And I think this is our Prime Minister's motto. This should be our motto, dear students, also. Therefore, when we think about these two lessons, how to turn ideas into action and how to work tirelessly, we cannot escape the conclusion that Narendra Modi ji is not only India's Pradhan Mantri, but for us and this university, he is our Gurudev, our respected teacher, and we will follow his learnings. My dear PDU family, our university today is 18 years old. Our alumni community is growing. Many of them have achieved outstanding success in business and society. We are proud of their achievements. Let me warmly congratulate the meritorious students and excellent faculty for their achievement. Permit me to recognize some of them. Ms. Nazneen Sheikh and Mr. Neerav Prajapat, both doctoral students, have secured the coveted Prime Minister's Fellowship. My congratulations to them. 10 of our BTech students have received the prestigious Reliance Foundation scholarships. Again, my congratulations to them. Dr. Sriram from our School of Liberals, along with 3 other faculty members, have secured a major project on sustainable agriculture in our villages from ICSSR. My warm appreciation and congratulations to Dr. Sriram and his team. I'm specially heartened by the application-focused research by the Center of Excellence in Geothermal Energy team led by Dr. Sirkar. They have successfully demonstrated green hydrogen research project in Unna Navsari village of Gujarat. It is recognized as one of the top projects in industry-academia collaboration at the CII R&D Summit in 2024. To these and all other achievers at PDU, my warm appreciation and wish the future generations exponential achievements in the future. My dear PDU family, it is natural for us to feel proud of what we have achieved in terms of patents, the papers, the rankings, the awards, the all-round praise. But we must not remain satisfied with this. We must aim higher. Within a couple of years, India will emerge as the 3rd largest economy in the world. No power on earth can stop India's growth trajectory. I can clearly foresee that India will become the most prosperous nation in the world before the end of this century. But India, with other large economies, also has a big responsibility. We must not allow economic growth endanger planet Earth and further worsen the climate crisis. Therefore, the transition from fossil fuels to clean and green energy has to be accelerated. I am supremely confident that green technologies and green enterprises can reverse the ecological degradation and indeed make our planet more beautiful, more livable for future generations. Our Prime Minister wants India to become the greenest nation in the world. For this purpose, India is also transforming itself into a deep tech nation with advanced manufacturing capabilities. This is the context in which PDEU should see its future role and responsibility. My dear PDEU family, therefore, here are my 3 expectations from all of you in the PDEU family. My first expectation, PDEU should further improve the quality of research and make it application-driven. We should specially focus on newer areas like bioenergy, which have the potential to help our farmers and boost employment opportunities. My second expectation, we should simultaneously increase our internal strengths and also forge national and global collaborations so as to enhance our leading position in research and academics. My third expectation, the intersection of green energy, green materials, and artificial intelligence is going to shape the future of humanity. I would like PDEU to gain a leading position in this synergy. Talking of artificial intelligence, I have a piece of advice to our young students. You must be good at using AI as a tool of learning, but do not give up your own critical thinking. चैट जीपीटी का जरूर से इस्तेमाल करो, लेकिन याद रखो आर्टिफिशियल बुद्धि से नहीं, खुद की बुद्धि से हम आगे बढ़ेंगे और आप आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. Dear graduating students, before I conclude, may I share with you a few life lessons. You will remember after many years what was said at this convocation. As you step out of the portals of this great university, know that you are going to step into a bigger university, the University of Life. The University of Life has no campus, it has no classrooms, it has no fixed curriculum, it has no faculty. You will be on your own. You will have to excel in it just as you have excelled in PDU. But don't worry. Life is as rewarding as it is demanding. And as you chart your path forward, allow me to suggest 5 guiding principles that have helped me. 1, discover your true passion. Find what ignites your soul. When you dedicate your energy to something you love, work becomes joy and challenge becomes opportunities for growth. 2, commit to lifelong learning. In this age of rapid technological advancement, the willingness to learn continuously is not an option. It is a must for survival and success. Therefore, embrace curiosity and never stop learning ever. 3, inculcate the virtue of sharing. Know that knowledge grows when it is shared. By helping others rise, you elevate yourself and build a community of mutual growth and progress. 4, invest in meaningful relationships. Genuine connections, what I call dil ke rishte, are the foundation of both personal and professional success. Build trust, foster respect, focus on character building, and nurture relationships that stand the test of time. And 5, cherish and nurture your family bonds. Family gives purpose and direction to life. It is within the family that you learn values such as care, empathy, resilience, and qualities that will shape your journey to success. My dear students, I know all of you are excited, happy, and also perhaps a bit nervous. As you stand on the threshold of your professional journey, it is natural for you to think about the future. But let me assure you one thing. There has never been a better time to be young and ambitious in India. You are stepping into the golden age of India. You are not only its inheritors, but also its creators. The future belongs to you, and I have no doubt you will seize it with courage, determination, and a sense of purpose. The opportunities before you are vast, but so is your potential. Step out with confidence, work with determination, and lead with integrity. Let the values you hold close and the lessons you have learned at PDEU guide you as you reach for the stars. We are immensely proud of you and cannot wait to see the incredible contributions you will make to India and the world. May you always dream big, work hard, and lead with purpose. Good luck, God bless, and all my best wishes to all of you. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your energizing words. The life lessons that you have shared, given to our students, I'm sure it will stand them in good stead. We are honored and privileged with the gracious presence of our chief guest, founder and director of Kotak Mahindra Bank, Shri Uday Kotak. I request Chairman, Board of Governors, Dr. Mukesh Ambani, to felicitate Sri Uday Kotak with a memento. I request Director General PDEU, Professor S. Sundar Manoharan, to present a shawl to the chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to have Sri Uday Kotak as the chief guest on this solemn occasion. Many of us have read and heard about him. We heard about him even today. Yet, may I request the chairperson standing committee, Srimati Anita Karwal, to formally introduce Sri Kotak.
Thank you. Although Shri Uday Kotak ji actually requires no introduction, and the respected chairman actually gave a glimpse of what Uday Kotak ji has been. Since this duty is very pleasant, I insist on giving a proper introduction. So as you're all aware, Shri Uday Kotak ji is the founder and director of the Kotak Mahindra Bank, which is very well known. Under his leadership, this group has emerged as one of India's leading diversified and integrated financial service conglomerates. And it provides a range of financial solutions covering banking, asset management, alternate asset management, life and general insurance, stock broking, investment banking, private banking, microfinance, and asset reconstruction. It's huge. His belief that the true measure of performance is sustainable value creation is what drives this organization, and it is also reflected in this bank's growth, where an investment of rupees 10,000 in 1985 would be worth rupees 300 crores today. Shri Kotak leads several key bodies and is currently the co-chairman of the Indo-UK Financial Partnership. He is also the chairman of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India's Advisory Committee on Corporate Insolvency and Liquidation. He is on the International Advisory Board of the Government of Singapore Investment Corporation. He's also served as the non-executive chairman of a specially constituted board of the ILFS by the Government of India. He was recently, as you all know, honored by with the Lifetime Achievement Award by CNBC at the India Business Leader Awards 2023, and he has in the past also received the Ernst & Young World Entrepreneur of the Year Award. The aspect which perhaps many of you may not be familiar with is that the Kotak Education Foundation, the philanthropic trust which is founded by him, is working with some of India's most economically underprivileged communities, attempting to alleviate poverty through education and livelihood programs. We are very honored to have you here. Welcome, and we look forward to your address as chief guest. Shri Uday Kotak ji.
Thank you, Ma'am Chairperson. Now it's my honor to invite the Chief Guest, Sri Uday Kotak, to address the gathering.
Yeah, that's great. Dr. Mukesh Ambani, my friend, it's a great privilege to call you Dr. Mukesh Ambani. Dr. Hasmukh Adia, Srimati Anita Karwal, Dr. Manoharan, members of the board, students, dear students, parents, guests, media and friends. It's a phenomenal privilege to be standing here and addressing this unique gathering of an institution which is nurtured and is building into a world-class institution every Indian will be proud of. So big congratulations to all. They say universities and institutions like these are conceived by vision of a person, nurtured over time, and thereafter live into perpetuity. This institution was conceived by Narendra Modi and his vision. It has been nurtured under the guidance and leadership of Mukesh for the last 17 years and an illustrious board of directors. They have nurtured and built this institution to have more than 9,000 students getting to 10,000 students. But what will sustain this institution in perpetuity, friends, will be the faculty and you, the students and the alumni, as you go out into the world. Therefore, this institution will live across generations. As they say, men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. Therefore, Pandit Din Dayal Energy University, I wish, lives on forever. And it is quite amazing to me to see this fledgling in 2006-07 expand and diversify. From what was originally a petroleum university, it's now broadened. It has now spread into School of Management, School of Engineering and Technology, School of Technology, School of Liberal Studies. I understand soon School of Law. I also heard about space, and that touched my heart, and I will share about this in a few moments. So this university is really growing, deepening, and spreading its wings. And I can see this in front of my eyes, what is the development and where this will go. I congratulate, in particular, the Director General. And I was hearing from Mrs. Kanwar really praising him for building this institution. Of course, under the able eye of Dr. Adia and Mukesh watching closely along with all the members of the board. So deep, deep congratulations the Director General over the last 5 years for flowering this institution. The Gujarat state has given it a 5-star plus rating. It's now in the top 50 ranks of NIRF on innovation category. The category of innovation is particularly important. And I'm really gratified that 1,890 students are graduating today. So a deep, deep sense of pride and congratulations, of course, to the dear students, but as Mukesh said, all the parents who must be feeling gratified on this wonderful occasion. With this, friends, I want to really talk about 3 important messages I would like to share, particularly for the students on this wonderful occasion. The first is about the fact that your convocation is happening at a time when the stars have aligned after 144 years. And the Mahakumbh is an example of that. And on this weekend, I had the fun and the privilege of doing a little bit of astronomy. I had gone to our farm a couple of hours outside Mumbai, and we had an astronomer take us on a telescope where we could see all the alignment of the stars, a unique event in the universe and the Milky Way happening after a century plus. And these occasions are unique. And I saw the straight line of the Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and the Saturn, and of course the Mars. And it gave me a sense of uniqueness about how much the world we are in is so much larger, the universe is so much larger than what we call as our lonely planet, the planet Earth, known as the lonely planet. And I also reflected on the fact that the progress of science by Indians has happened over centuries. If you look at each and every day of our week, the Indian researchers have named them after a planet or a satellite. Starting with the Sunday, it is the Surya or the sun. Monday is the moon. Tuesday is the Mars or the Mangal as we call. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Friday is Venus. And Saturday is the Saturn. Therefore, there was science and research in India for such a long time that it is there very much in our entire calendar week after week. And therefore, I do believe this university stands for a collaboration between science and imagination. Who could have thought that there is now a serious thought by humanity to go and build a new planet? We have all heard about the story of the Mars, how one human being is saying, I'm going to get into space and create a new planet or new life and existence on another planet. And therefore, I'm really wanting the first message to all of you students is the power of science and technology on one hand, combined with your dreams, your imagination, and have it limitless. Do not be cowed down by limits which most humans put on themselves. Open up your vision and go out there and create your own dream, your own planet, and make life very, very different for the future from what the present or the past are. Therefore, go ahead, don't keep us lonely. Build science and imagination to dream of what looks like an impossibility today. There should not be the word impossible in the dictionary of languages anywhere in the world. Certainly by the time your generation gets going. So that's my message number one. Message number two, friends, is whatever you do in life, keep a focus on quality and excellence. Because if you achieve excellence and quality, the outcomes of everything else, including financial, will follow. Do not chase money, chase excellence. Financial results will be an outcome or a deep satisfaction which you will enjoy and reach a very, very significant position in life. And I have many examples of excellence in our journeys. I mean, Gujarat is an example. I've seen the development of Gujarat towards excellence in the last 20-25 years. And for me, there is no better example of excellence. And here I'm going to take the liberty of not only talking about Mukesh, but even more importantly about Mukesh's wife, Neeta. And look at the areas where they have excelled. And I'm going beyond the traditional success of Reliance Industries. They got into education. Neeta cared about education. Mumbai's finest school is the Dhirubhai Ambani International School, a work of love and passion and quality. Mumbai's finest hospital is Sir HN. Again, I actually did a treatment about a month ago, and I've not even told Mukesh or anybody else. And it was a phenomenal experience at that hospital, Sir HN Reliance Hospital. It is certainly the best hospital in Mumbai, and probably now one of the best hospitals in India. A focus on excellence. The Neeta Ambani Convention Center, Neeta Mukesh Ambani Convention Center, is an example again of excellence. It has now become a symbol in Mumbai. And what Mukesh and the board are doing here with PDEU is also one more symbol of pursuit of excellence. And therefore, students, chase excellence, chase quality. Please do not chase other material goals, because the other material goals will follow. And that brings me to the third point, which is probably closest to my heart. And that is maybe a little bit of a question to PDEU and the board. You have looked at all these areas. Why is it that my little area of finance is not finding any mention so far in the history of PDEU? You have looked at law, you have looked at space. Time has come for finance. And the reason why time has come for finance is also because of amalgamation and merger of finance and technology. The two of them are now deeply embedded together. And therefore, I hope at some point of time, this outstanding institution also considers embarking upon a journey in financial services and technology to really complete its full armory of what it offers to students and to India and the world. I look forward to a world when Indian technology people, Indian researchers get a place in the Committee of Nations and stand out in the world at large. And within that, I am very, very seriously looking for names of many, many winners from PDEU. And friends, the journey is very early. As I said, institutions last through generations and beyond individuals. And I will end by a very interesting quote by a famous discoverer called Sir Isaac Newton, who discovered the law of gravity. Soon after he discovered the law of gravity and became famous in the world, these were his final words, which ring a bell in my mind and should ring a bell in everyone's mind here. I am still collecting pebbles at the seashore. The vast ocean lies undiscovered before me. So the ocean of opportunity for each of us in this room, the students of this room, and for India in the world, and for the planet Earth in the Milky Way, is just like us having collected pebbles on the seashore. Thank you very much, and deeply honored to be here.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, listening to you is indeed a great pleasure. It has always been for all of us. Your words have enlightened our students and encouraged them to think high and work hard to achieve the desired goals. Thank you a lot for gracing this occasion by your kind presence. Thank you very much, sir. May I request the Chairman of the Board of Governors to administer the presentation of university medals and degrees.
This convocation of the university has been called to confer the degrees upon the candidates who in examinations held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. The candidates for the award of the university medals and degrees may now be presented.